let me run through just a little bit of this because interesting things going on. If you remember, we've been watching the Canyon Country Community Center. It went from no project to a council agenda. The mid-year budget allocated $311,000 for the new community center in Canyon Country. Staff had identified the space. It was one of the worst kept secrets in Santa Clarita, being at Flying Tiger Way and Sierra Highway. We went back to Pulse Camp and said, you know what, this is great news. We were just, all happy about it. And we thanked him a couple of different times. And that's kind of where we left off in January. So as you might imagine, this is now March. And we were told that there was going to be community outreach, that the Canyon Country Community Center would open by the summer. There would be some community outreach and so forth. So you might have expected that I sent in an email and said, my understanding that you were hoping to conclude public outreach and initiate services this year, by this summer. I'm sure you can imagine that our members are very anxious. Could you possibly provide an approximate timeline for outreach? And this is what I got back. From Mr. Polskamp said, we anticipate taking this lease proposal to the council meeting on March the 27th. That next week. And our outreach efforts in Canyon Country are still being developed. We'll certainly let you know how you can best participate. Now, I was going to go through this big, long presentation about all the promises that we've had for outreach from the last 2 years. And if this was my first rodeo, I would be sitting there just in anticipation waiting for the answer. But it's not. And we've been promised outreach for the last 2 years, and we haven't heard about it. But we need to help ourselves. We need to follow up and support this activity. If we want a Canyon Country Community Center, we need to push for the outreach, and we need to be at that council meeting to show our support to have that community center open. So it's supposed to be for both youth and senior services. It may be on the March 27th agenda. If it is, I'll send everybody an email blast saying, be at the council meeting, and please talk in favor of supporting that community center, and we'll send you a reminder. And maybe next month I'll tell you about all the other outreach that we're going to get that we haven't got.